and I brought a shotgun. You know, I brought a shotgun. Anybody still up in here? Wrong one. I was trying to make my own. I was trying to make my own party. My bad.
Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that Still looking for game.
Just filthy. Nice.
They can't handle the Macho Man Randy Savage, the cream of the crop. Nobody does it better.
Call him now at 855-212-4CBS.
That number is CBS Sports Radio's toll-free line. Brought to you by Geico. Great news. There's a quick way you can save money. Switch to Geico. Go to geico.com, and in 15 minutes you can save 15% or more on car insurance. We roll along here on the Gress Show on CBS Sports Radio. Lines are starting to jump. Some football fans getting in at 855-212-4CBS. I will not give you the score, but Villanova has just got done pasting Alabama. So the URI Duke game is going to get underway at 2:45 this afternoon. So if I will try to save my reactions for the second half, unless something crazy happens that we sort of need to do on the fly. To the phones we go, talking about the Jets and the NFL. Rich in Scranton, PA. First up today on the Gress Show on CBS Sports Radio. Richard, how are you?
Hey, good. How are we doing today?
I'm great, Rich. What's up? So you like this trade?
I do. I think it's a phenomenal trade because really, I know you're talking about for what they gave up. For what they gave up was really not much for what they moved into. 3 second-round picks, 2 this year, 1 next year, and I think they put them in a position to get the quarterback they want. If the quarterback could come out and play this year, that's only the catch because the New York media will call the season a disaster if whoever he picked doesn't get in there. Especially, I'm thinking Josh Allen because he's kind of raw. I don't want to mention any media name from New York, but one always loves to come with sources and how bad the guy is that never stepped on the field like Hackenberg. So however bad Hackenberg is, which we never seen yet, same could be said about a quarterback we draft this year that doesn't step on the field. And I actually like a couple guys that I think in the draft that maybe could get on the field. Maybe Josh Rosen's afraid a little bit of the medical, but I'm not really worried about that. And Baker Mayfield, I think are 2 great guys, and I just think Darnold's going to be gone at 1. And I know you were talking about Bridgewater. He really only signed for $5 million. The other, I think, 50 or 10 million comes into play if he plays. And the chances that's a real crapshoot from what the injuries he's coming off of. So I think in the long run, the Jets made a superior move because they haven't had a franchise quarterback since Joe Namath. The fans, have been salivating for this pick, like to move up.
But I guess Rich, here's what I don't understand. Why would they spend the money that they did on both Bridgewater and McCown if they're going to bring in a young guy and it's just going to be McCown to someone? I mean, why would they then bring in Teddy Bridgewater, who was healthy at the end of the year, meaning that he could have played if Case Keenum had gotten hurt in the playoffs? He would have been able to come in there. You're right, he's coming back from a catastrophic injury. You know, at 6, there's a pretty damn good chance that one of the quarterbacks might be there. You saw what Denver did. The Giants are holding their cards close to the vest, and Cleveland's not going to draft 2 quarterbacks. I just wonder if they could have stayed there or why they felt the need to pay both second-round picks next year. Why not a second this year and a second next year and hold the line? Because that's what the trade value chart tells you to do.
Actually, the trade value chart, if we look at past trades, are a lot more than that.
No, I checked it this morning. It would have been
the Redskins,
but it would have
first rounds.
Well, and look at what happened to the Redskins. You could completely argue that the Redskins set themselves back for a good 3 years because they sacrificed so much and they went up and got the wrong guy. And that's my problem with it, is that they now have the number 3 pick, and then they don't have anything else until the 3rd round, correct? That's a long time. That's a long time to be off and be away when you don't have players to win. And Rich, I got to run on you. 855-212-4CBS, 855-212-4227. I understand the yearning to get a top guy, but I'm just trying to workshop this through my head right now. There are 4 quarterbacks that people say are draftable in the 1st round. I think we know their names, and I think people are souring on Josh Rosen. But let's just think of this for a second with the Jets. there is a team in New York across the way who already has a quarterback in Eli Manning. So my lean right now is that I don't think the Giants are going quarterback there. Now, will they trade out to allow someone to jump in and get a quarterback? That's something that we don't know. Because, and I would propose this to a Giants fan, I know you have number 2, but you have Eli, and I think Eli can play for 2 or 3 more years if you build the right offensive line around him. And if they got both of those Bills first-round picks and a sweetener to be able to get this football team back to where they were 2 years ago, I wonder how Giant fans would feel about that at 855-2124-CBS. Then, of course, you have the Colts. The Colts moved out because they had Andrew Luck. So were they going to take a quarterback? Now, they may have traded out and allowed someone to get in. Then you have Cleveland coming up again. Cleveland isn't going to take a quarterback number 1 and number 4. Now you worry about the trade out. I understand that. And if you go by what they said in Denver yesterday, who, by the way, just 2 short years ago, whizzed away a first-round pick on Paxton Lynch, and it doesn't look like that guy can play. So they might be a little gun-shy in terms of spending high-round currency to go get themselves a quarterback. I think you have some real questions as to how many teams in the top 5 are going to get a quarterback, and how many teams really had the ability to move up. Like, were you worried Miami was going to jump in there? I mean, you had to be worried that the Bills were trying to get in. I just think the more I look at where the Jets were at number 6, they may have had the ability to stand pat and have a quarterback land in their lap. Now, maybe they want Saquon Barkley. And I know that it's, oh my God, taking Saquon Barkley, unless he's in the 2nd round, doesn't make sense. Folks, there's a shift and a change going on in the National Football League. And every time Andrew Norwell, who's a guard, gets paid $60 million, you know what that does? That makes the kid Quentin Nelson from Notre Dame that much more valuable. Because if I think he's going to be a stud, I'm going to get the first 5 years of that player at a very cost-efficient number based on where the rates are going and what people are paying guards in the NFL. Now, I know there are those who are screaming, you can't take a guard number 2. But let me just ask Giant fans this. What is the biggest issue on your football team right now? Some would argue it's the offensive line. So if you paid Nate Solder, which they did, to come in and be the left tackle, and he's getting big-time money, and you drafted a guard in the top 5, say they slid down a couple of spots, and they drafted a guard in the top 5 that was going to cost them probably half of what they paid Nate Solder, that's balancing the budget. It's completely rebuilding that side of your offensive line. And if there's one thing their GM Dave Gettleman has done, has found those big uglies in different ways. It can be done. And imagine having a great left side of an offensive line. Not just good, a great left side of an offensive line. I think they can find the center. And I think they can find a free agent guard. And then maybe you turn around and you draft yourself a tackle at some point who could come in and play. If you're the Giants, I think you have to consider at some point Orlando Brown if he's on the board. And even if he only plays right tackle for you for a couple of games, get him free up to the top, get him on the program, get him working out, and you may end up having yourself your left tackle in the future. Again, I know it's blasphemy, because you're only supposed to take pass rushers and quarterbacks in the top 5. God forbid you think any other way. Lines are jumping. 855-2124-CBS, 855-212-4227 is the direction on CBS Sports Radio. Let's get an update on everything going on this busy Saturday. Here's Seth King.
Sports Flash.
Hey, Gresh, it's fitting that Gang Green Graham
Oh, come on.
on St. Patrick's Day, trading at next month's draft, Colts fall back to 6. Jets will sending their second-round picks to Indy with 2019 second-rounder as well. After the biggest upset in college hoops history, number 16 UMBC sent top 2 Virginia packing around the 32 in gear. Villanova headed to the 16 of the last 5 years, thanks to a big second half against Alabama.
Here's Sexton coming to Key on the near side. Key driving into the paint. Shot over Bridges is no good. Rebound for Spelman. Quick outlet for Brunson. Ahead to Booth. Driving. He jams it home. Two-fisted jam for Bill Booth and Spelman.
That's what they do well. Transition from defense off the turnover, an easy bucket for Booth.
Dante DiVincenzo's big day from long range. Held it well. 10 seconds left in the half. DiVincenzo with the dribble. Steps into a three-pointer. It's up and it's good.
Dante DiVincenzo's big three-pointer of the half. Sexton the other way. Can't hit on the runner from half court. And the half comes to an end with a flurry for Villanova.
Scott Graham, Kelly Tripucka, the Westwood One NCAA Radio Network. Brian Kelly, Roy Williams, the conference is 23 points. DiVincenzo with 18. On the way, Duke tangled with Rhode Island. Blue Devils blasting out. One it took overtime for the Rams to beat Oklahoma. In about 3 hours, Kentucky tries to avoid being Buffalo's second straight upset victim after the number 13 Bulls stunned Arizona. Loyola Chicago tries to make it back-to-back shockers. Ramblers face Tennessee after upending Miami. Number 1 Kansas takes on Seton Hall. Ohio State beats Gonzaga. Texas Tech deals with Florida. Michigan squares off against Houston. NBA hardwood. Rockets surging ahead. NBA's best record having secured the Southwest with the Pelicans. Elsewhere, Blazers try to make it 12 wins in a row home for the Pistons. Warriors have already won the Pacific in Phoenix for the Suns. Finally golf. Tiger Woods falling back, 7 back of Henrik Stenson, 3rd round of the Arnold Palmer Invitational. Woods 6 under. I'm Seth Cantor.
CBS Sports Radio is now on Sirius XM. You can find us on Sirius 213 XM 201. Follow CBS Sports Radio at twitter.com/CBS Sports Radio for breaking news tweets. That's twitter.com/CBS Sports Radio.
Instructor. When it comes to training mean fighting machines, she doesn't mess around.
Robin, give me 3,000.
But when it comes to getting a mortgage, Greta's less confident.
I got nothing.
Fortunately for Greta, there's Rocket Mortgage by Quicken Loans. It's simple, so she can understand the details and know she's getting the right mortgage. Rocket Mortgage by Quicken Loans. Apply simply, understand fully, mortgage confidently. Go to rocketmortgage.com today.
Equal housing lender license in all 50 states. NMLSconsumeraccess.org, number 3030.
Napa Night Vision Premium Capsules are up to $10 off a pair. They provide some of the best nighttime illumination of any headlamp. And if you can't see how good of a deal that is, then it's time you did something to clear up that view. Like getting Napa Night Vision Premium Capsules for up to $10 off. Quality parts, helpful people. That's Napa Know-How. Napa Know-How. At participating Napa Auto Parts stores. Offer expires 3/31/18. Progressive.
Starting too early. That's why starting today, State Farm wants to give you the tools and support you need to take control of your finances.
Tonight, read the chapters on credit cards and balance transfers. Pop quiz tomorrow.
Find out more at letstarttoday.com. State Farm, here to help life go right.
Are we ready to open that spot? I think so. You think so? Well, it's complicated. Fire protection, first aid supplies, uniforms, safety training, mat services. Oh, and restroom supplies. So uncomplicated.
Listen to us. They'll handle all of it.
Wow, one company can handle all that. That's not very complicated. So, we'll be ready? Oh, we'll be ready.
Learn how Cintas can help you get ready for the workday. Visit Cintas.com.
Kyle is a dog trainer.
Okay, sit. Good boy.
In his personal time, Kyle's a personal trainer.
1, 2, good.
Kyle knows how to get results, but when it comes to mortgages, he's less than. Fortunately, there's Rocket Mortgage by Quicken Loans. It's simple. So he can understand the details and know he's getting the right mortgage. Rocket Mortgage by Quicken Loans.
So usually I'd be on CBS on Sunday nights with one of your associates. But I was sitting here listening to you. You're a good person.
Calling now at 855-212-4CBS.
Slow the roll on that there, Mr. Caller. Yeah, just thinking more and more about the way people are reacting to the top of this NFL draft. I saw a tweet from Adam Schefter of ESPN saying that, well, the top 3 picks in the draft were quarterback. Let me tell you something. If that happens, where 3 quarterbacks go in the first round, then the Cleveland Browns and John Dorsey have gone from the most unlucky team in the NFL to the luckiest team in the National Football League, if that was the case. Because Cleveland already would have gotten their quarterback, and they'd be sitting there at number 4 with 1 on the board, and what do you think's going to happen? People are going to start falling all over themselves. If you're the Cleveland Browns, and I'm really serious about this, and I know Giant fans probably don't want to pass on a quarterback, and again, NFL 855-212-4CBS, Rush Show on CBS Sports Radio and CBSSportsRadio.com. You can also tweet at me at the Real Grash, GRESH. But if I'm the Giants, the Bills have a lot of currency. And for the Giants to slide to 12 and 21 and maybe get a second-round pick from Buffalo, and Buffalo has a bunch of them, is that the worst way to go for the Giants? Here's the other part of this as well. If you're evaluating football teams and what they should be doing at the top of the draft, it has become very almost trite to say, well, you're not in the top of the draft that often, so if you've got a chance to get one, you've got to go get one. You know, explain that to teams like the Cleveland Browns and the Cincinnati Bengals who took what they thought were really good quarterbacks over the years that turned out to not be primetime players. It's really funny because, you know, fans and analysts want to say to these teams, well, you better get the quarterback until you get a bad one. And then it's, oh, you bozos drafted a bad quarterback at the top of the round. When maybe there could have been another player at another position that would have been able to help. And the biggest thing that I don't hear people talking about enough relative to this year's NFL draft is there has to be a reaction to the way wages are being spent in the National Football League. And again, I use the Quentin Nelson, the kid from Notre Dame, as an example versus Andrew Norwell, who went to Jacksonville. Norwell is going to be on a $13.5 million salary on average. However, just on years and dollars, it's about $13.5 million a year.
Pitching and hitting.
If you can get the kid from Notre Dame for half that money, and you're getting him in his prime years, and you would be able to, at least in theory, work out an extension 5 years down the road to where maybe then he gets his money, and you've drafted yourself a left tackle to replace Nate Solder, who just Nelson from Notre Dame, Saquon Barkley. I've seen 4 guys that are worthy of being a top 10 pick, and yet people just want to push them down the draft because they're not quarterbacks. But let me ask you, America, at 855-212-4CBS, 855-212-4227. If I said to you right now, tell me who's going to be the better player, Saquon Barkley or Sam Darnold? Oh, and by the way, put your job on it. Which guy are you picking? Regardless of the noise on the outside. Let me tell you right now, those 4 guys I mentioned, I feel better about those 4 that I mentioned
Really.
money sign and getting people to freak out. I'm the one who's running around all over the place, playing like crazy. How much of whatever it takes? Johnny Manziel took part in. How much of it was about the other team, or was it about Johnny Manziel? To me, it's a hell of a lot more about Johnny Manziel. Where with Baker Mayfield, he's sticking that flag in the ground. He did it after he went in and beat your ass. That's I can get behind that.
Move.
I gotta slide in a little golf. Because I want to break it up. I want to try to give you a chance to get in on the NFL and the college football. But Tiger Woods is back, kind of. People noticed on television. What have you noticed? I'll tell you what I've seen next here on the Greg Show on CBS Sports Radio. Follow me on Twitter at The Real Greg.
Hi.
Yo, what's up, man?
Only one here.
This is still 17. Just got updated rosters, like the same rosters that's gonna be on 18. The new game don't come out to next week. Yeah, I'm still looking for a game right now, man. So you can come back a little later. Probably won't find one for another five minutes. Joint 4. Mm. Right for what? Ain't nobody playing. You can't sneak 'em. Mm. What's up?
I found a little comb for your beard, and
A tiny comb? How small is it? Is it gonna hurt?
It should, until I can find a pick, but it should. But Terry said, "Do you have last year's taxes?" And she'll do your taxes. Just get everything ready. She gonna come and get them next week.
No, I don't. I don't have them.
The lady never gave you a copy of it when she did them?
No, I got a copy of them, but I don't have them on me.
Huh?
I don't have them on me. No, I just got my W-2 for this year.
Oh, okay. Well, she just said get this stuff ready. Okay.
Yeah, all I got is the W-2.
Yeah, but you should have got something from insurance too. How much you paid in insurance from your check?
Insurance?
Yeah.
Ain't that on the check? Ain't that on the W-2?
They send that separately, I think.
No, I always get one from them.
Okay.
Yeah, CT only send me one thing.
When I give you the mail, do you look at it? You just throw it in the corner.
W-2 forms, they all come the same.
Yeah, I ain't talking about the W-2. Well, okay. Well, and I've been asking you for the signal letter. Could you bring it down?
The signal letter, I'm gonna check it out and I'll bring it down. They just sent it yesterday.
What?
A signal letter.
They sent it 2 weeks ago. I put it on the steps for you.
Yesterday was on the steps of Cigna letter. Who put that on the steps?
Cedric. I want the one from Cedric.
That's what I'm talking about. They just sent it yesterday.
Huh?
I got something from Cedric yesterday.
No, I put something a week ago before the yesterday one. I put one on there a week ago or two before the one, whatever you got yesterday. Pat must have put that down because I didn't get the mail yesterday.
Yeah, I got something from Cedric yesterday.
Okay. Well, I need to see it so I can see what you got to do because you got to call them and keep them abreast or they'll send a letter saying you're not complying to the terminal. So let me see what it say, okay?
Okay.
All right.
No, I don't have my shit. I do my own taxes. I don't have it. No, I don't have last year's taxes. Only get one thing from them a year. They don't give me nothing past years. Pissy at me because I don't get my damn taxes.
Well, with the roof shut, the conditions will be comfortable here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Milwaukee Brewers. It's Brewers baseball next on the show. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Center fielder, number 37.
First of three is underway on this Tuesday night as the opening pitch is taken for ball one. And Harold, as we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight, they come in as hot as anyone in this first week of the season as they've won 5 of their first 6 contests.
Well, everybody's hyped. The crowd is hyped. The players were hyped. And the beauty of the night game when the ace is throwing gives people all day. This town has been buzzing talking about him being on the mound tonight. I'm excited to watch him throw.
Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Here's Carlos Santana now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Shaw has got it, and the side is retired. In is Christian Yelich. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Left fielder.
And that's in there for strike one. These Phillies, Harold, as they enter play here tonight, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
Keon Broxton stands in as he checks his swing here for strike one. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Here it is. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. In now is Lorenzo Cain. First chance for him here with a runner at first and 1 gone. Snap throw from the catcher. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Beautiful changeup. Got him out front with that swing right there. That's what a changeup will do. Just keep you off balance.
Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. And that'll get down for a base hit. The throw to third. Throw won't get him. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Travis Shaw. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry.
He appears to be having some issues with pitch command to start the game. He's dealing with 2 guys on, and that last pitch looked like a big mistake in that location. Right down the middle, but he got away with it.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. That misses, 1-2. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here's another 1-2. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. Now a move over to first. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now. Coming to the plate now, Domingo Santana. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
And before the 0-2 pitch, he'll step out of the box here to regroup. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2.
Off the plate, ball
inside, as he might be trying to set him up here. 1-2. Ready on 1-2. Good change up that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
Now a throw over to first. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Now at the plate, number 17. He stands in for the first time in this one. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0.
Now that was a good pitch to lay off. When it starts on the outside half of the plate, that slider right there, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate.
And that'll get down out there near the wall. Striding into the box, Michael Franco. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season.
Counts 1-0.
He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Kane going back. A leap, and he's got it. Impressive play for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Striding in, Nick Williams. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. Settling in now, Adam Huseby. Here's the first pitch to him. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Looks at a sinker over the inside part of the plate. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Yelich is over to his right, and he puts this one away for out number 2. Digging in, Jorge Alfaro. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. This won't get by the shortstop as he's there to take it in for the third out. Coming to the plate now, number 7. He'll take his first hacks here.
First baseman, number 7.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. Into the windup and the pitch. Hernan Perez comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he will check in with his first extra base hit of the year. It's a double. Standing in, Stephen Vogt. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch on its way. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
Well, you wouldn't have expected this kind of at bat out of him, but he's fought himself right back with an opportunity now to really drive in 2 runs.
And that's in there, 2-1. From the belt, the pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. And another foul ball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Into the box now, J.P. Crawford, and he'll start out their half of the 3rd. Top of the order to follow. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1, and he'll step off and try again. The windup and the 0-1. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. After it is Kane. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning. Digging in for his second at bat, Odubel Herrera. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Line drive to left. That's his first base hit. Make him 1 for 2 now. Ready for another chance. Cesar Hernandez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Yelich on the move. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Striding in once again, Carlos Santana. His last at bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Digging in to try it again, Christian Yelich. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Here comes the 1-0. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Waiting on it, the left fielder, 1 away.
34 years old who are over 6'1" but under 6'2" have an
So striding in, Keon Broxton. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Skied into straightaway right. Huseby back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Lorenzo Cain. He singled his last time up. Hit sharply on the ground. And he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Well, that was a big 2-out single that is on for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base. This is how 2-out rallies start.
Then I don't think Dave Gettleman's going to be the kind of guy that's going to sit.
Here's a look over to first.
And by the way, I appreciate Rob Thompson with the tweet. Adam, what do you think about the Raiders letting Crabtree go?
And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do.
Because I think Gruden's going to look at all those guys.
At the plate, number 17 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Now, that's not fair. You're supposed to be throwing sinkers, and he throws a high fastball right there. That's why everybody's shaking their head.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th.
You know, if you go to buy
Into the windup and the pitch.
You tell him, hey, you put your shoes on, you go
Line drive to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now.
They put them on, they felt good.
Stepping into the box, Nick Williams.
And Garoppolo's going to be the guy.
Here comes the first pitch.
That's a big key.
Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Matt, I don't know if you know this, but less than 60% of his first pitches have been for a strike. And he's still having a good game. I don't know what he's doing. They just haven't been able to figure it out.
And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play. And that...
5 young offensive linemen.
Now at the plate, Domingo Santana. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
I think they balanced.
That's by him. It's 0-1.
Well, he's pitching really good in this game, and the fastball location has been the key. That pitch right there is indicative of the game. Down low, hits a spot. That's what he's been doing with the fastball basically the whole game.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Hughesby on the move, but he won't get there. It falls in. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. At the plate, number 7. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
If you can't see how good of a deal that is, then it's time you did something.
And he takes this one high, 1-1.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little.
Participating in auto parts stores. Offer expires 3/31.
And oh, look out as the cutter ran way in and just about drilled him.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
Got him to go after the change there, and that'll run things full 3-2. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Chopped foul wide of first. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Franco has room in foul territory. And, oh, this one drops. And now in advance of a big 3-2 pitch, time is called at the plate as he'll press the reset button. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Now batting.
He's set. Here it comes. Hernan Perez is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside 1-0.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of playing off that pitch.
And that's going to be a base hit, and Brew Crew has struck first here. It's now 1-0. Standing in, Stephen Vogt. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Fouled straight back. Runners on the move for second. On the ground to the right side. Reined in. Throw, got him, and that's a gorgeous play. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up with the fastball. He's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he just misses with a curveball. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout. Now to the plate, Adam Hughesby comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And we'll start the inning off with an easy fly ball to straightaway left. Yelich able to take this one in, and there's your first out. Into the box now, Jorge Alfaro. He's 0 for 1 thus far. In there, and it's 0-1.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
And he will recover in time to get it over to first. Nicely done there as they record the second out. J.P. Crawford is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
But the recovery throw will be in time to Fern. Good job that.
It's nothing short of spectacular.
Digging in once again, Christian Yelich. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. He pulls this one into right. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning. And that'll...
I took a bit of a risk singing that song, but of course the one place I never take chances is the road, where progressive snapshot...
Bring in the speedy Keon. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. 1 run, 7 hits. 1 error thus far in the game for Milwaukee. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Get 4 lines, only $25 per line.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Again, he sends it out of play.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. One there. On to first, and they get them both. Digging in and looking for more, Lorenzo Cain. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss at the big curveball.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Soft liner to the right side and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both the lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. The second for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play. Here's Carlos Santana now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Ready for another shot now. Travis Shaw. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. Digging in and looking for more, Domingo Santana. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. Changeup called strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Takes this the other way to right. Hughesby is there to put it away for out number 1. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The association, Dance Brothers Mike's Rockets have almost all the boxes checked. The NBA's best record. Southwest Division winners trying to continue their run against the...
Ready once again. Now a left-hander up and throwing in that Philly bullpen. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Here comes the 0-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
There's one. Ready for another chance? Hernan Perez. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. Swing and a liner. And another base hit for him. Now 3 for 3 in this one. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. Digging in now, Stephen Vogt. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Garcia comes on now, looking for the final out of the inning to strand the 2 runners in scoring position.
Number 70.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1.
Boy, the Brewers haven't done much up to this point. They need to get something going, and they need to get it going right now.
That's a ball.
Tough pitch to lay off. The slider stays high for ball 1. But a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
Well, that slider right there, that's what makes him tough against the left-handers. That pitch is almost impossible to hit.
Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Digging in once again, Orlando Arcia. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. In there, no balls and a strike.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Bases are loaded here. 2 down. Rocket to third. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. 1 run scored. 2 runs have scored. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double. Now to the plate, Christian Yelich. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. The 0-1 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Hernandez has it. Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out of the inning. Back here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. We're on to the 7th now with the Brewers out on top. If you're joining us late, good time to get caught up as there's our game summary to this point. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Broxton's under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Striding in once again, Maikel Franco. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. This is foul right side.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Looped over toward first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nick Williams. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line.
That ball's foul.
And no one will track it down. The windup and the 0-1. Drilled down the line.
Nope, that's foul.
This will get foul for strike 2.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Popped high in the air. Arcia is there for it, and the inning is over.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the tradition.
Digging into. Try it again. Keon Broxton. He'll try and get something. Luis Garcia gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. The set and the 1-0 pitch. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0.
When you've got a guy that throws a good 2-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Full count now. 3-2. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. So digging in now, Lorenzo Cain. 2 hits in 3 at-bats for him in this one. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that is a foul ball, just missing extra bases deep in the corner. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Here's the 0-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen. Bounce towards the mound. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a two-out hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the two-out base hit. Now batting, Domingo Santana. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd, a foul ball. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Here's the 0-2. Another one sent foul.
Matt, he's thrown two pitches right down the middle and got away with them. I don't think he should go back there again. He's got to locate a little bit better if he wants to put him away.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Stepping into the box, Adam Huseby, over 2, number 22. He's going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
They can't afford to continue to fall back any further. They got to get something going on the offensive side. Somebody's got to step up, give a big hit, maybe even a home run, drop a bunt, do something. But this offense has to get going.
Swing and a liner. Foul. The 1-2 pitch. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Boat's got it. He'll throw down to first, 1 away. Into the box. Jorge Alfaro. He started out the evening 0 for 2. Andrew Knapp will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. Ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Drilled on the ground to short. Throw just does beat him to the bag as that was pretty close. Striding in, J.P. Crawford. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. Perez is right there. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired.
The two little kids, my brother Steve and my sister-in-law Sarah, they live over in
so stepping in,
Connecticut, I think it is. I always get Durham and Putnam confused, but they're essentially in
number 7, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikes. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there.
Now pitching for the Phillies.
Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I like it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box again.
Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul. The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit. Now at the plate, Stephen Vogt. He comes into this at-bat 0 for 2 with the hit by pitch. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. And this is sliced hard down the left field line. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And this is hit hard to the right side. Comes set and the 0-1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Has a look. Now the pitch. And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you think he'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Here comes the payoff pitch. And this is swung on and missed, so they come right after him, and it remains second and third, but with 2 away now. First pitch coming. Here it is. Christian Yelich is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike one becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
Ready with the 0-2. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2 from the stretch. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway. Now at the plate, Odubel Herrera. He's 2 for 3 thus far. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep it.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Broxton racing back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And he's out trying to stretch it into a double, so a costly mistake here leading off the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. He was a double play victim last time around. Sent on the ground out to second. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Here's Carlos Santana now. He was a ground out victim last time up. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Broxton ranging back. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. So striding forward now, number 17. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. On the ground up the middle. And he'll take it to the back for the force, and this one is over. Well, we've talked about his dominance all throughout the game, and he ended up finishing what he started. A complete game shutout. He's our top player of the game.
Hey, when you basically take a game into your own hands and give your opposition absolutely no chance, you deserve all the credit in the world. His guys had to score for him, but he essentially was a one-man show out there.
Final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Brewers. 3 runs on 13 hits. 1 error. They left 10 men on base. For Philadelphia, no runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game is 2 hours and 44 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Miller Park. 42,200. The Brewers thank you for attending tonight's ball game and remind you to please drive home safely.